Madison Carter, and here on EWTV today, we're going to meet a 22-year-old former Young Achiever of the Year who is now a producer of some of the biggest Australian radio stars. I am, of course, talking about Bruno Boucher, and we're going to find out what it's like in his world. Welcome, Bruno.
Hi, Madison.
Welcome to EWTV. We're actually here finding out what it's like to be a producer.
Okay, well, first up, thanks for coming. We're up. Okay, I'm up pretty early. I'm up at about 2, get in about 3, and then go home at about 3 in the afternoon. So you caught me at about lunchtime.
And you had a big night last night, I hear.
Yeah, there was the Women's Day 60th anniversary red carpet event, so I'm trying to get as many big names as I could, yeah.
And what sort of names did you get?
Well, the biggest one is, I guess, Bert Newton and Shannon Noel. They're always good for a chat.
So you started at McDonald's, was your first job. So how do you go from McDonald's clerk to the red carpet?
Geez, it's a bit of a long process, but I started doing community radio when I was in high school. I had a little talkback radio show, which I did with a few schoolmates. And then from there, instead of going to schoolies, I got offered a job in radio at our local talk station. So the choice was, do I forego schooling and start my career? And yeah, that's what I did.
So what does a producer, what does it involve? What does your day involve?
Okay, so basically you make the on-air people look good. So basically, when they sound terrific on air, it's usually because they've got a few good producers in the background.
That'd be hard with Sonia Kruger because she looks good all the time, actually, doesn't she?
She does, actually, yeah. She turns up at about, 4:30 or whatever, and she looks like she's just had her hair and makeup done by a professional. So, I mean, that's a plus. That helps me get up in the morning.
Yeah, no, I just went and saw her, and she looks amazing. Yeah. Okay, so any advice for future producers? Because you're only young. You're only 22, so you're a young gun in the industry. Any advice for people that want to get into the industry?
Yeah, look, absolutely. What I started doing is you really have to cut through and make them like you. So what I did is I learned how to make coffee. I actually bought in a plunger from home and made coffee for people and ran around, make sure they had enough coffee. And even though I wasn't really good at the time, they were like, yeah, he's a nice enough guy, we'll keep him around. So coffee is the key. I've actually read on Wikipedia
that you're moving to the ghetto with your homies to make sneakers and busk. So is this where you're taking your career?
I think I know which one of my friends did it. So. Yeah. But look, I mean, I'm open to the venture. I'd always love to move out with my homies. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks, Madison.
Bye. Bye. So we have Brendan Wood here, the executive producer of Mix FM. So what's it like to have a young gun under your wing, the producer of the show?
Well, he's a young gun, is he? No, it's great. He's very, very good. Bruno is super efficient, does a great job. He organises Sonia Kruger and Todd McKinney's day and my day and Andy's day. He's really the boss around here, even though he's only 22 years old. But he's extremely energetic when he arrives here at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's energetic right through until about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night. Like last night, he was out hanging out with Kerry Ann Kennelly, Bert Newton and everyone, but he just works too hard. Yeah.
Works too hard on the red carpet.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, they love him. He's great. Yeah, no, he's very, very good.
So he's a good young gun to have in the office.
Oh, he is, and he's, what, only 22 years old or something? And he's like, when you talk to the bloke, you think you're talking to a 29-year-old or a 30-year-old. He's just like, his vocabulary is much better than mine. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us on EWTV, Brendan.
No worries, Maddie. Have a good day.
So I'm here with Sonia Kruger and Todd McKinney. Guys, what's it like to work with Bruno at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Well, Bruno, not much chop. This is the guy, the French guy, tall French guy. Yeah, big.
Coffee boy?
Monobrow.
Oh, yeah, the guy that makes us the coffee. He's lovely. He's really sweet. A little bit special.
Yeah. He's not funny, but we can't all be funny.
They like to leave that to us.
Yeah.
The thing is that he's unoriginal. And that's what we like most about Bruno. If there's a way of stealing material from another place, another source, he's your man.
He's the man.
So thanks,
so he's also a stealer. Okay, great. Okay. Thanks, guys, for joining. Well, we've learnt producing is not all about glitz and glamour. It's about making a good coffee sometimes. I'm Madison Carter, and this is EWTV.
These days, we're lucky enough to be surrounded by new age art and design in many of our offices, community spaces and malls. So what about mixing art and design as part of your fitness regime? Well, the place behind me here is called Total Body Conditioning, and as the name suggests, it has a very holistic approach to fitness. Today, I'm going to show you how this gym has created a unique blend of design, fitness and entertainment. So let's go inside and see what they've got to offer. So Attila, what are the elements of training that you try and engage at Total Body Conditioning Gym?
Most people do not do enough exercise, and everyone is aware of that. But what we here at TBC try to do is encourage people to understand, educate them, which is one of the key elements of TBC. And once people understand how easy it actually is to build up endurance, burn fat, increase their energy levels, they're usually hooked. We have a very progressive and systematic training program that encourages the development of the individual.
And Attila, the training that you offer here, is it focused around boxing and ring-based sports?
No, not at all. Everything here is to complement the element of training, to be physically active, to add variety and fun into training programs and vary it. That's a key constituent of realizing your goals and needs, is to always change your routines of what you're doing and have the element of fun and have a variety of different things to do, whether it's climbing, doing push-ups, running, lifting weights. It's never ending and it's fun.
Well, I'd like to have some fun in this ring here. Do you think I could actually learn some techniques for boxing?
No question about it. Absolutely.
All right, let's do that. Mate, that's a good start to the morning.
How do you feel after your little stair run there?
Well, now you've made me do that. How do you feel about pulling the M? Now I'm out of breath. How do you feel about pulling the MG?
Mate, let's do it.
Right on. The average Joe works a trudging 35-hour week and spends God knows how many hours getting to and from the office. So how can you expect them to spend hours getting bored in the gym? Wouldn't they rather enjoy their spare time doing lots of different activities? Well, TBC have found a really fun way to break the cycle. Within the enormous space that used to be the home of Sanity Music on Bent Street Fox Studios, owners Attila Rahman and Mary Brandon have created a truly boutique gym. Fittingly, with its location in the entertainment quarter, its eye-catching style and array of gimmicks constantly hold your attention. With an elevated DJ booth, palm trees, monkey bars, rock climbing wall, and even an indoor tartan track with an MG classic sports car on a rope, there's a lot to capture your imagination. For the more fitness-focused individuals, there are Foxtel Link screens on all aerobic equipment and the Laurie Lawrence Dream itself, escalators that only go down. The absolute highlight of this space has to be the Everlast boxing ring, which is of competition standard and one of the only ones in Australia. TBC is truly one of Sydney's most designer gyms, but the guys here have just tried to create an entertaining and fun place to stay active. Their enthusiasm and personality alone is enough to keep people coming back to train, at the same time as appealing to the fun elements of lifestyle and fitness. TBC just has no comparison. How can you match a gym that combines a serious workout with scenes from the show World's Strongest Man? Attila and Mary have injected so much passion into this place, it's just contagious, and it makes getting fit being like a kid all over again. With a rock climbing wall, monkey bars and a DJ playing in the background, why would you ever want to leave? Of course, you will get fit, but with any luck, you'll hardly even feel the pain.
Bernadine McLaughlin, and thanks for joining me this evening on EWTV. I'm here at Eastern Creek in Sydney's West at one of Australia's premier racetracks for the Sydney Karting Series. What is the Sydney Karting Series? Come with me and let's go meet Paul Carter from Captive Action and Luke O'Neill from Events O'Neill to find out. Well, it's great to have you both on the show. Thanks so much for joining me here.
Thanks for coming out.
So, I'll start off with you first, Paul. What is the Sydney Karting Series?
Sydney Karting Series is a monthly event where amateur motorists can get together and have a bit of fun racing go-karts without having to go to the expense of buying things and giving up their weekend or that sort of thing. So it's really all about fun but being competitive at the same time.
All right, cool. So what did you create it for?
Look, we found that there's a broad range of people who are motoring enthusiasts who want to go racing.
Yep.
They enjoy close racing, but they don't want to spend the money that's involved in racing either a car or even a fast go-kart competitively. So we created it to cater for those people. Come out to the track, you turn up in your suit, we provide you with a racing suit, a helmet, gloves, a cart, the whole thing, and you go out and you have 4 or 5 hours worth of racing. So it really is catered to those people who just want a bit of fun after work one night going racing, and it's worked out perfectly.
Alrighty then, can you tell me a little bit about the race format?
The format, it starts with a 15-minute qualifying session, which is very much Formula One style, where everybody's out on the track and whoever has the fastest lap in that session will be at the pole position for the first race. We then have 3 competitive races and then a longer final, and as well as a hot lap session in the middle of that, just a chance to warm up your tyres after the break.
And can you tell us a little bit about the driver and team championships?
Well, again, we created that to make the whole thing a little bit more competitive. We started off running this series just along the lines of come along and have a race, but then our statistical maestro here got it into his head that what he wanted to do was have it make a lot more like Formula One. So we've now got, you can put a team together and you can have as many drivers as you like, so you can have a different driver turning up at every race to race for your team, and they all collect points for that particular team.
Right.
So you then have within that a team's championship and the drivers' championship where you have driver pitted against driver. So very much like Formula One, at the end of the year a team will win, but at the same time so will a single driver. So we'll have the fastest team and the fastest driver.
Alright, and what type of people come to the Sydney Karting Series?
Oh goodness, all sorts of people. There's really no limit to anyone who enjoys motor racing, or indeed like watching motor racing and want to be part of something that feels like that but not having to go to the expense. So all sorts of industries, banking, finance, construction,
everyone,
motoring people.
Just casual guys who hear about us through radio or the paper and just want to come out and have a single race. They don't have to put a team together. You just want to come out and race karts one night, give us a call, we'll get a kart for you and you can come out and race within the championship.
And is there an age limit at all?
Look, there is. I think Eastern Creek Karts, which is where we run the Sydney Karting Series, has an age limit of for our karts, I think at about 18 years old. Because we actually use the corporate karts, which are the fastest of the hire karts, they're capable of up to about 95 kilometres an hour, so they go pretty quick. We do need, at least 18-year-old drivers.
Do you have to be like a really good race driver to actually compete in the Sydney Karting Series?
Well, no, Paul isn't a good driver and he started the series, so... No, look,
that's why I started.
That's why I started.
Yeah.
No, look, I think Paul and I are both, we're enthusiastic, but by no means are we professional drivers.
Yeah.
And indeed, I think the series is very much aimed towards amateur drivers from having zero experience all the way through to have done some racing somewhere along the lines.
Right.
It doesn't really suit, I think, professional drivers because it's not the kind of people we're looking for. It's not that competitive.
Right.
So you don't have to have any specific experience whatsoever.
Alright, and is there a minimum commitment to be part of the Sydney Karting Series to actually compete in it?
Not at all, really. You can just sign up for one race, come and try it out, and if you like it, you can come back again. And if you really like it, you can form a team and come every month.
Excellent. And how can people find out more about you guys?
SydneyKartingSeries.com, all one word, lowercase and all that usual stuff. And through Eastern Creek Karts, give them a call and they'll tell you all about us.
So why do you come to the Sydney Karting Series for?
Well, we all love karting. The office looks forward to these Thursday nights and it's just a bit of fun.
There's a great group of guys and it's great to go fast. Doesn't cost that much.
It's great fun. Lots and lots of great fun. And it also teaches me a lot about how to handle the karts in slide situations and how to do better at driving.
Karting. I thought it was Formula One.
Oh, just for the fun of it. It's great fun. You just get out there and enjoy it. And
For the guys that are a bit of a petrol head and just want to have fun with all their mates.
Thinking you're a motor racing driver and just have an electric time at night and think you're supremo.
Awesome.
It's just unwind.
Yeah, fantastic. And what about yourself, Mark?
I come for the atmosphere. It's a great atmosphere, good team of people, and it's just nice to come together every month.
And what would you say to somebody that's considering coming along?
I'd say definitely give it a go. It's worth it. It'll break up your week and come for the challenge.
Oh, you got to come and have a go. And you know, the trick is no brakes. You got to go as fast as you can.
come along. It's great fun. It's not scary or anything like that.
Oh, definitely come out. Try it out one night, even if it's a casual driver, and then sign up for a team. You'll be hooked just like I was.
Oh, definitely. Come and enjoy it. Have a great time. I don't think you could do much better, actually.
I hope you've enjoyed all the karting action that you've watched tonight. I'm Bernadette McLaughlin, and thanks for watching EWTV.
Presidents, celebrities, kings and queens own them. They only gather once a year for the biggest expo in the Southern Hemisphere. What am I, of course, talking about? Boats. I'm Madison Carter and we're here for the International Boat Show. I'm with Dominic Genua, who is the Marketing and Events Manager of this whole expo. How are you going?
Going very, very well. Very happy to be at this stage of the show with everything set up and looking great.
So what does it take to put on an event of this magnitude?
Oh, it's quite a big task. A lot of people involved, lots of people getting involved in various different issues. So the building and the assembly of the boat show takes a long time, and a lot of people from various walks of life to make it happen. But it's a big team and we do it well.
So there's about 300 or so boats behind me, but there's about 800 inside. How do you get them inside?
Very quickly. Very quickly. The two exercises are really separate. The marina we started building that a month ago, putting it together, linking it all up, putting power through it and water so people could walk around and enjoy the displays. The hall's slightly different. Open up the back doors, lay the carpet, lay out the stands. That takes about 3 days. The marina's a little bit longer, the hall's a little bit shorter, but both equally as challenging.
So what does it take to put on an event of this magnitude?
We'll have over 80,000 visitors in the 6 days. The big days are the weekends, but 80 in total. And there'll all be people either looking to buy something or looking to learn about something or just out for a good time.
Okay, well thank you for joining us on EWTV today.
Thank you for having us.
I'm here with Alessandro and we're in front of the Ferretti yacht and he's going to take me through for a little bit of a tour. So let's go.
Andiamo. Let me help you.
Thank you. So can you tell me a bit about this boat?
Sure, this is a Ferretti yacht. It's a 830, 83 feet with a hardtop. Ferretti yacht is a leading manufacturer of luxury motor yachts from Italy. We make about 150 yachts per year. We are located in Forlì, which is in central Italy, and we've been exporting yachts to Australia since 4 or 5 years.
And I believe you've just come from Italy just for the show?
Just arrived, yes, I just flew in. I'm gonna stay here for a few more days because I love the city.
It's very beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to go through and have a look.
Please, this is the main salon, as you can see. We started a few years ago using light oak timber for this finish with the matte finish. As it's we like it because it gives a nice and lighter feeling to the whole salon. We don't like to use dark timbers anymore. There's a lot of leather, there's a lot of steel, aluminium. It's a very interesting design, and especially what is great in Ferretti's is the great use of space that you can find. You know, you will hardly find anything in the industry of this size, of this range, with such nice cabins and interiors. This is the driving position here. Very comfortable. You have the whole panels for checking the position, the radar, all the emergency system, all the management system for the engines. Here is a little web camera that you can see what's happening in the aft, but also you can check, for instance, the engine room, other important parts of the boat. And there's a little city here, you know, when you want to have a coffee, sipping a coffee with your friends while the captain is driving you away.
Does it come with a manual? So what does one of these boats, what's the price tag on one of these boats?
I knew you were coming with a question. We are close to 8 million Australians. Yeah. Landed here, of course, with all taxes paid, everything included.
8 million. This is stunning.
It is beautiful.
It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
First of all, it's positioned at midship, which is the most comfortable area of the boat. You're not in the front, where there is always a little noise from the waves. Here it's a lot more stable and more comfortable. Secondly, you wake up and you have a large window in front of your eyes, and imagine again you are in a nice bay and you have blue water surrounding you.
Tell me a bit about the upstairs of the boat.
It is called Flybridge, okay, and because it's the upper deck, but you can also drive the boat from here. As you can see, there's the helmsman seat over there. But it's also a very comfortable place where you can spend time with your friends while the boat is going. There is a hardtop, so there is plenty of shade. You don't have to bake under the sun. There's a nice table here for dining, and there is a beautiful jacuzzi over there for you and your friends.
The jacuzzi is my favourite part. So do you own a boat?
Yes.
Yeah, what sort of boat?
Small runabout.
Small runabout? And are you looking at upgrading?
Not at present. I've just bought a new one.
I just went on that Ferretti over there. Would you like one of those?
Oh yeah, it'd be very nice, wouldn't it?
$8 million.
Is that all?
Well, that's all.
Well, you know, 8 mil, you know, give or take, you know. It's all proportional.
Yeah. Can I ask you, why do you think they're all painted white?
Oh, it's popular colour.
Popular colour.
It's like a woman, you know. They all get married in white, so they match the small goods in the kitchen.
There you go. Do you have a wife? Do you have a wife?
No.
Oh, lucky, because you wouldn't after that.
You're right there.
Okay, so you guys have just arrived at the boat show, and
Yes.
what exactly are you looking for?
We're looking for actually a fishing boat.
A fishing boat?
Yeah.
Do a bit of fishing?
A little bit of fishing, yeah.
Both of you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we love fishing.
We're either after a glacier bay or a sailfish cat. That's
Okay.
what we're looking for.
Do you go fishing often?
Not a lot.
You
But
don't have the boat?
No.
No.
That's exactly
No, my
right.
son had a boat, but he sold it, so he's looking for another one.
Yeah.
So
Great.
we're here looking for him.
And you haven't found it yet?
No.
No, not quite yet.
No,
But we're still looking.
I'm here with Bruce. How you going, Bruce?
Very well indeed, thank you.
So what are you selling here?
Well, we're selling rubber boats here, rubber ducks as people refer to them as. They've really come a long way in the last little while, in a short time, and we've got them from as low as $600 you can get out in the water, right through to magnificent vessels that are $80,000 worth.
$600. That's in my price range.
Okay.
Not the 8 million ones out on the out on the river that I cannot afford.
Well, the good thing about boating in rubber boats is that we have a boat for lots of different purposes and lots of different reasons, and it allows people to get out from $600 and they can have a load of fun, get out, do a bit of fishing, get out with the kids and really enjoy the beautiful waterways we have here in Sydney.
Fantastic. Have you been selling a lot of rubber duckies?
It's been quiet so far in the show. We've got 3 or 4 away and we're happy with that for a start. We're looking forward to getting a few more away before the show's over, but we have a great brand and we have good backup, so the boat we're selling we hope appeals to a lot of people.
Well, have fun and good luck with that.
Thank you very much. You too.
From $8 million to $800. There is something for everybody at the International Boat Show. I've just found my little rubber ducky. I'm Madison Carter and this is EWTV.
Bye.
Remember, if you want interesting TV, you want EWTV.